Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you're new here. So I know it's been a while since the last upload, but we are back and I will be uploading some faceless videos for a little while, hopefully not too long. I want to make sure that the setup is all ready to go. So I'm currently working on that, but today we are just going to be doing a general check-in, a general reading, and I will be also doing pick a card readings that are faceless. But today, with the holidays coming up, I hope everyone's having a great Easter and summer coming. I thought we would do a love reading. So I'm going to start with oracles, then I'm going to look into it a little bit deeper with tarot cards, and at the very end, I'm going to get some messages for you. Okay, so the first couple messages we got is shape-shifting and mimicking, comfort, surrender and freedom, unsent text messages, and strong affection. And at the bottom of the deck, we have no second chances. So obviously, getting right into it, this is a love reading. And this is either a person on your mind or someone that you may not be thinking about, that is thinking about you, however. But this is very, very clearly a situation where someone maybe made it seem like they want freedom or they want distance from you. And that could also be you, take it as it resonates. So you might have cut this person off because you realized that you wanted some freedom and distance. But if we're reading the person that is probably on your mind, they were pretending like they wanted comfort and freedom and that they couldn't do this in a connection with you or any connection. But there has been a lot hidden. They've definitely did not tell you how they felt about you, or if they did, it was a long time ago. And they're definitely thinking about all the things that they did not say to you. We got unsent text messages here, which to me always implies that they actually do want to reach out. And we also have family, security, and sacred union marriage. So they definitely saw you as the one, as the partner that they could build this with. But we know that sometimes when people are worried that they're going to be settling down, or they feel like they might just be ready, that they get cold feet and then run and come back. And if you don't want to deal with that, by the way, I will be linking my manifestation account down below if you want to go check that out. But this is kind of like the overview situation, so you can decipher whether this reading is for you or not. Now, before we get into the actual tarot, I wanted to pull a couple more oracle cards from this beautiful, beautiful mermaid deck. And we got yearning, longing for someone, undesired separation. We got vision, psychic images, clairvoyance. We got sisterhood, friendship, allies, compatible souls, loyalty, and we got transparency. So honest, authentic, genuine, present. Which again just confirms even more that the separation that happened between you and this person, that was not wanted on their part. That probably certainly wasn't wanted on your part. But they are getting psychic images of you, maybe downloads, visions. Maybe you're also hearing them, seeing them in the 4D. Maybe you're seeing their name everywhere, or you're getting signs. Again, take it how it resonates. And when it comes to sisterhood and loyalty and friendship, I do believe that you were surrounding yourself with important people in your life at the time, but it also felt like this connection was maybe one that was very special to you. You felt like you were maybe in a friendship first, and your souls were compatible and maybe recognized each other when you met. And this person definitely feels very loyal to you. You might still feel very loyal to this person. If you have tried to move on, maybe you felt like you couldn't because you still felt this loyalty. We also got time out, awareness, contemplation, solitude, and time alone. So you might have taken some time alone. They might have taken some time alone. So take it as it resonates. But this person that's on your mind very, very clearly is yearning for you, is getting the signs. You're seeing the signs, getting the downloads that you're sending them. And maybe we'll look into next where this situation is going to go from here. Ooh, okay. We got the Chariot, the Lovers, and the Seven of Pentacles. Now this person, the person on your mind that this reading is about, is ready to come in. There's a little bit of a delay going on, and if you're new here, I pull in threes to kind of get a story, but there is an energy in their life. This could be a feminine energy, doesn't have to be, but this is someone who is cold, who is detached, who abuses their power, who is happy and thriving on your person or the person on your mind not feeling good and kind of having bad things happen to them, which is a form of control if you are, thriving on someone else's downfall so you can will either pretend to save them or also in some cases just use that to kind of tear down their confidence. So this is kind of what's going on here. You are on this person's mind. They have already made a plan to come towards you. I just heard exit plan as well. So they are scheming like an exit plan away from this, I do want to say, toxic negative energy that's interfering. But we got, let's see, we got the King of Cups here, the Page of Wands reverse, and the Page of Pentacles. So it is very obvious that the person that this reading is about is very emotional, very emotionally attached to you, and they kind of had enough. There's either some sort of truth leaking out about maybe how they felt about you or still feel about you, and they're also finding their voice. They're determined to get out of this now and are actively creating a plan to permanently get out of this situation and move away from this. Now, keep in mind, especially if this is a family member, sometimes those things can be a little bit difficult, but you can speed up the process if you desire this by manifesting them in quicker or manifesting them out of this situation, kind of help them along a little bit. But it is very obvious that there's been some leaking of the truth of how they feel about you and also feel about this person that is in their circle. This is a person that is bringing along a lot of like negative energy, a lot of unhappiness. We got the Sun in reverse, we got the Four of Cups in reverse, and we got the Judgment. So this is someone who thrives on other people being unhappy. This is someone who does not really enjoy when other people are healing because they're probably very unhealed themselves, and they like to make spectacles of things, especially if other people try to pressure them into situations because they don't want anybody to heal because they're incapable of healing themselves. But the person on your mind here has this intuitive download that things are going to be okay between the two of you. They see you as this very intuitive individual. They know that this is true love and they want a fresh start. I might also wonder, I mean, this is also someone who might be a little bit worried about coming back in to make this right because they allowed this person to get in their head. But I have a feeling that this was a situation where they may have distanced themselves first and then this person the toxic person kind of saw an opening. So it's almost like when you're already down and someone is offering you a helping hand and then you realize that this person was just using you. Let's say you've been in a bad situation, in a bad relationship before, and then you meet someone else and they seem very genuine and kind and understanding, but then you realize they actually just asked you about your trauma to learn how to take advantage of you better. This is kind of the vibe I'm getting here. And this person is got the Queen of Swords in reverse. This is someone who does not grow, does not choose to grow. This is someone who likes to inflict pain on others, even if it's subtle, and the person you're thinking of is definitely crumbling under the pressure. I don't necessarily think they're doing very well with that, but they might have surrendered to this a little bit for a while, thinking that this might be some sort of like punishment or penance for walking away. But I do see that there's a plan that has been hatched already to come back towards you. Okay, we had the Ace of Swords jumping out, and then we have the Ten of Pentacles, the Magician, the Page of Cups, and the Three of Cups. So again, this person is manifesting abundance. This person is manifesting a better situation between the both of you. They're also wanting to communicate this with you. They're wanting to come in and offer something genuine this time. They want to celebrate. They basically want things to be lighthearted and better between you two. But Ace of Swords, again, this is about, hurting yourself and kind of punishing yourself for the choices that you've made along the way. So there is definitely a part of your person that learned along the way that hurting themselves is kind of protecting themselves and also a way to like gain mental clarity. And the mental clarity that they have is very clear. You, again, take it as a resonance. You came up as the Queen of Wands here at the bottom of the deck. So someone very alluring and interesting and someone who ignites passion in them, while this other person is basically triggering their deepest wounds. And I feel like the person that is on your mind needed to go through this in order to learn from this situation and let go of these things, because they were trying, but they weren't capable of healing these wounds just by themselves. So they needed one last trigger to achieve that. Now, last but not least, we're going to get a couple messages for you from your person. Also, I apologize if you can hear the furnace in the background. Like I said, I'm still in a makeshift setup. We got, you are my soulmate. I plan to grow old with you. I daydream about our wedding. I am hiding money problems. Let's see if we can get some more. I walked away because I was scared. Blue eyes might be significant here. We have, I can feel you thinking about me. You are stalking me in my dreams. You are haunting my every thought. Let's get a couple more. Also, if you have any recommendations or suggestions about what you want the next couple readings to be about, pick a cards or just general ones, feel free to leave a comment. Aquarius could be significant here. People notice me daydreaming about you. I want a family with you. I never knew love like this. I am hiding family problems. The third party is jealous of you. Again, take it as it resonates, but remember, a third party could be anybody, but we did see the third party in the reading. Aries could be significant here. I'm afraid of getting hurt or left again. Light hair could be significant. I am very anxious. We got Libra, that could be significant. I write and delete messages, and please wait for me, and we are telepathically connected. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it helped you. Please subscribe if you like these kind of readings, and I will see you in the next video.